And he's from this point Kamikolo. That's his name now. Shenron plush. True Namekian fusion transformation. So it's like a permanent thing. Why are you treating it like something I can only trigger? Like, oh, I'm Piccolo, but give me a second. Let me re-download Kami real quick. And then just... What the fuck? That don't make fucking sense. How's it going, guys? LazySloth here, back with some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, if I remember correctly, last time, if you press continue, there we go. The X wasn't working. Bio android from the future. So we ended up seeing the not space pod, the time machine that was destroyed, and found out something came from the future, which was kind of, you know, spoiled because the title, Bio Android Fiend from the Future. Yeah, kind of on the nose there, but what can you do? That's anime, and this series in general, they love to spoil everything that's about to happen because they expect that you have already read the manga and know the story, so they kind of spoil it and just to build the hype, I guess. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do, is deal with this bio android. And as I said, this is when the series gets a wrench thrown into it, and it turns from just the androids that we were fighting into a different, pretty much like, saga entirely. This is the end of their saga. It's no longer just them. They're not the focus anymore. Ooh, free item. And a forewarning before we start, it doesn't seem like it now. I'm having a pretty good day today. Can't guarantee if it'll start later, but... oops, sorry about that. Around fall, winter, you know, kind of in that transition period. My allergies are... I don't know what causes it, but without fail, for like an entire month, I just get a bad cough. So, if I'm coughing up a storm, that's why. I can't control it, and it's just gonna have to be dealt with. But as I said, today's been a good day so far, so I don't think I will have that issue today. I'll cough, but just not a lot. And I think we finished everything we needed to do before we ended it last time, right? Like you have everything you need. I mean, to be fair, I can't upgrade anyway, because I didn't really... I said I was going to, you know, get more of those colorful orbs, but I don't know if you've ever read my name, but it's LazySlothKing. So, never expect me to actually go through with half the things I say, because it's very likely I just won't want to do it, because I'm lazy. I'll get to it eventually, just... I'll procrastinate until it's actually needed, and then panic last minute. That's usually how it goes. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't have any gifts left. I did. Cooking, development, adventure, development. Okay. Take me to your board so I can get you the gift. There you go. And then development. Take me to your leader. Okay. So you, I believe, are maxed out until I get more ways of raising your level cap. I think I was giving it to you. Yes, I was. Have some brain bread. And have some more brain bread. There we go. And now it's just adventure, which should be Yajirobe, which is in turn you. There you go. Okay. So I didn't have a lot, but I did have some. Either way, took care of that. I don't think I can access the Dragon Balls yet. They're right out. So at this point in time, I'm not able to. Most likely, I think for the... I don't know how long, but I think a little bit. So, obviously, as you could tell from what Krillin was saying last time, and why we're here, they're fusing back together, which means the Dragon Balls disappear. I forget for how long, though? Like, obviously, they get Dragon Balls again, but I don't know how long that'll take. So, it might be a bit, or it might not. Depends on how it's translated in here. If they speed it up because of RPG reasons, if they don't, we'll see. It shouldn't be that long, though. It's within a couple main, like, series quest progression points. Like, it definitely happens not long after, so... we'll gather them then. But for now, let's push the story, because... Oh, I didn't even check if we had side quests, did I?
Kami, I assume you know why I'm here.
Yes. To take your life and become one? I don't know.
That I do, Piccolo. Though I am Earth's guardian, I stand powerless before the threat to obliterate it.
You've literally stood powerless against all the threats that have been here to obliterate it. Literally all of them. Even the original King Piccolo, you were helpless. And the Saiyans, you were helpless. And this time you're helpless. And I don't know, man. You're just overall helpless.
All right.
I mean, you're an old man. But hey, we have some pretty good evidence of old people still being strong, aka Dumbledore. So, you don't got no excuse.
Of course. Though I am not without my doubts, I'll have you know.
After all that's happened, don't tell me you're scared.
Well, if I am, would you be capable of alleviating that fear?
It's more like, would he care?
What?
A long time ago, in my ignorance, I allowed evil to take root in my heart. Those who walk the path of darkness are fated to become demons. This was demonstrated by my other half, King Piccolo.
Yeah,
Were
okay.
I to repeat the same mistake after our fusion, the resulting catastrophe would far eclipse the android menace.
Are you sure about that?
Old man. Why do you hesitate?
Well, your forthright resolve. Very well. Answer me this, Piccolo. Is now truly the time for this fusion? Should
Really?
we not observe the situation a little longer?
Why wait now?
What do you mean? Wait. Is there something else at play? Something I don't know about?
I see you, too, falter before this unknown potential for peril.
What?
He's not faltering. He's just asking. The only reason you would ever hesitate is if there was another thing in play and he wants to know what it is. He's not faltering, he's asking.
I shall ask you once more. Is now true?
Okay, why even give me a choice then, huh? You dick?
Oh, come on. Whatever foe stands before us, we will defeat it. It's that simple.
I just wanted to... Dick.
I see. Then allow me to ask you one. Once we merge the Dragon Balls.
Okay, well clearly that's the wrong answer.
The Dragon Balls aren't an issue. If I fight as I am now, I'll be killed. You'll disappear, and the Dragon Balls disappear too. They're gone either way.
He makes a good point.
So, if we need to send those murder machines to the compactor, we need to take a stand now.
I see. Your reasoning is sound. Very well, Piccolo. To one flesh and...
God, that...
Seems my time has
Why
come.
even give me a choice if it's just the illusion of choice? Fuck you, game. I hate that. It may seem weird for me to get really annoyed even after all of it has gone through, but I hate that. I hate people giving me options And they're literally fake. Because I am a person who is very indecisive. I like to read. And I found like 4 or 5 novels, and I'm like, okay, I should read one of these. I'm trying to figure out which one to read. I'll spend like 3 weeks trying to decide, and I still don't decide. So throwing options in front of me, and they're all fake, and only one's the real answer? Fuck you. I take that as a personal slap to the face.
That's right. Earth needs extra power. It seems like I'm the one that's going to provide that.
True. I mean, for 5 seconds.
Very well. I will lend my body to you.
Because as I said, if you're not a Saiyan, you're not important to this story. And if you are, you're just there for, you know, that transition of, hey, what? Piccolo's stronger than us? Okay, this is serious. We need to train. 5 minutes later, we're stronger than Piccolo. Oh, fuck. That's pretty much how it is, okay? Any time someone surpasses the Saiyan, it pisses them off, hurts their pride, Vegeta, and they're forced to train until it's no longer impacting their pride, Vegeta. And then once again, they're at the top of the food chain. That's just how it is. Well, I don't think there was an argument there, because if he was the base, you would be close to death. He's pretty much, like, very old. I mean, not just that, but it's also a personality thing. Because you guys split, so the good part of yourself and the bad part of yourself was off, like, separate. And then he died and then was reincarnated. Or had a son. I think it was more like reincarnated. I'm not exactly sure. But this would impact his, you know, his personality too.
Once on the surface, head to Ginger Town. There's a monster there wreaking havoc.
Gotcha.
You'll learn all the other details once we combine, as you will have access to everything that I know.
Got it.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Popo.
Kami, why you do this, Kami? Fusion ha. He got the ha part right. He failed everything else.
Farewell, Kami. Please, don't die.
I promise nothing.
I am neither Kami nor Piccolo. I am a Namekian.
Kamikolo.
His true name. Right. I'm off.
See, that was very uncharacteristic. That was Kami there. So, as I said, definitely an impact of the personality. And he's from this point Kamikolo. That's his name now. Shenron plush. True Namekian fusion transformation. So it's like a permanent thing. Why are you treating it like something I can only trigger? Like, oh, I'm Piccolo, but give me a second. Let me re-download Kami real quick. And then just... What the fuck? That don't make fucking sense. Okay, party... Know-how... Oh, I have more space. There you go. And I want you on triangle. Okay, there's that. And then I leveled up once. I don't think that matters. Why'd it take me here? Okay, it did. Doesn't matter. And then I can always... I don't have much going on for the god emblem area anyway, so I'll just hold off on using that for now. I open the map. This button.
Weird
There we
to be
go.
reunited with my other half, but at the same time, it kind of feels right.
There's a side quest as well. Well, side quests are time sensitive in this game, so We're doing that first.
This thing that's killing
Oh,
all these
and we're right next to the quest as well.
What could it possibly be?
All right, Kamikolo. We got this. Wait, where? What? Oh, it's over there. It looked a lot closer. Oh. Oh, God. I knew it. The moment that they said they were tourists and I ran into them on Namek, I was so sure I was going to run into them here on Earth. I honestly just wasn't sure if I'd run into them this saga or next saga. But apparently this saga. Hi guys, they're gonna get confused being like, what? Are we on Namek? Why is there a Namekian here? Let me guess, is that what's happening?
Let's see.
Hey! Huh?
Oh?
Wow.
What? You guys were just on Namek. Like literally just on Namek. You guys met Namekians. Or did you? I know you met us. Oh god. Is this the whole thing where they think Earthlings are Namekians and Namekians are Earthlings? Is that going to be a thing? They're going to see like an Earthling and be like, what's a Namekian doing here? Please don't.
Yep.
Oh, no. Okay, so they met Namekians. They're just like, oh, hey, look, they're also green and look the same. Weird. Even though they're thousands of light years away. Filthy rich. Are you trying to like bribe me? Hey, I'll take free stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh wow! Oh my!
Are they talking about the dinosaur? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
The rarest dinosaurs in existence? I did not know that. Unless they just made that up for this RPG. They just know how to find trouble. They show up on Namek when Frieza's there, and everyone's like, dude, you gotta leave, it's dangerous. And then they arrive on Earth, dude, you gotta leave, it's dangerous. Different reasons, of course, but still none the same. Fine, I'll hunt it for you. Ooh, a Purunga plush. Once again, another god thing, but hey, I'll take it. And it probably won't be that hard because I just have to go to the dinosaur and kill it, right? I don't actually fight in a fight. I just shoot energy at it till it dies.
Hey.
All right, I'll find it for you.
Yep.
Southeast. Okay. Oh, I have to leave this area and go to a new one? Okay. I keep pressing options instead of this to open the map. I don't know why I keep doing it. I have no reason to, for some reason, be like, okay, this obviously opens the map. I have no reason to think that. But I just do, and I press it. Ooh. That is a cool looking dinosaur. That either he has a bunch of like rocks sticking out of him or something. He looks fucking weird. He looks like a fucking chocolate dinosaur. Am I the only one who kind of sees that? Like he has like blocks of chocolate sticking out of his body? Okay, dude. Okay.
Looks like someone wants to
Hey,
die.
you know, I'm just gonna fly up so he can't hit me. Sucks to suck up. No, no! The fuck? I didn't want to do that at all.
This freak sooner could have done something.
Now be dead. Thank you. Oh, thank God it doesn't make me have to re-teleport over there. It just does it for me. Oh fuck. What? Frieza Force? Why? Like, literally, why?
Come now.
Am I the only one who confused? I really don't.
me a break.
I don't like this. I hate these things. All right,
Unleash your inner power.
come on. Under that. Oh. Oh. Am I the only one who thought that was gonna be more?
What?
Oh wait, he's the cook. He's the cook. That is why. He's the random guy who like acted menacingly and thought he was threatening us, but in reality he's just a misunderstood cook, right?
What?
Yep, Malone. There he is.
Oh.
Yes.
Travel guide. He was a chef. Did he just? Oh well, I mean, Frieza Force was defeated, so he had to get a job elsewhere. Though, why the outfit? Like, why? Frieza Force is Dunzo. You got beat up because you looked like you were a Frieza Force. You could change the outfit, you know.
Yeah.
There's a thing called a wardrobe. Maybe like actually fill it up. My bad, though. My bad. I should have realized the moment I saw him, but I only knew the moment I beat him up, and I was like, wait, this was too easy. He must have been that chef. I mean, that's cool and all, but once again, the outfit.
Hey. Huh?
Oh.
What? Yeah.
Damn, this guy just can't catch a break. Had so much shit to deal with with Frieza and the Frieza Force. Barely lives. Goes through all this. Shows up for the delicacy. It doesn't even get a bite. Oof. Oof.
Yes.
Big oof.
Let's see.
Yep.
Wow.
Alright. I didn't really care about what else they were saying, like, to be honest. Okay.
I owe you.
Oh, fruit juice.
Bye. Whoa.
I don't know what that does, but I'll take it. And that was all, right? That was the only one? Yep. Alright. Story time. And this is where we finally come face to face with the bio-android. And by the way, I really don't want to be face to face. This guy's fucking ugly. Look at that. Gross.
Decided to show your face, monster? What's going on? I can sense Goku's energy from this creature. And Vegeta and Frieza's too.
What the hell are you?
Oh,
All right.
You don't need to know that. All you need to know is that I'm going to enjoy you as my next meal.
Is he not going to explain it?
Demon King Piccolo.
How do you know my name?
What do you mean? You already renounced the name Piccolo. Your new name is Kamikolo. Stick with the lore. You just did it. Failure.
Like I said, there's no...
I see. You've got the wrong Namekian.
Well.
Believe it or not.
Oh yeah,
I
well,
think I'm actually kind of glad you ripped
that
it
is true.
out
He's
of
like,
all
why do you
its
know Piccolo?
resonance.
But I mean, you're wrong. This is not Piccolo. I'm a different Namekian. I'm one who can actually kill you.
And why is that?
Because now I don't have to hold back.
So for those who are not aware, at least even if you know who he is, but do you know why he is?
Just have to beat the answers
This
out of
mysterious monster. He has.
You're more than welcome to try.
Surprised it still talks over this in the pause menu, but he has the DNA of all of the crazies: Vegeta, Goku, Frieza, pretty much all of them. That his bio android cells were built off of their DNA. So That's why he gives off vibes of being them. Which is scary because that means if he's bested, he also can grow stronger, so. He's one of those cockroaches. But he doesn't look like it, but he is a cockroach. Alright.
Unleash your inner power.
I thought... That's weird. Like, I just did the unleash the inner power thing, but at the... Like, with Goku and them, whenever the start of the fight was in the Saiyan, like, Super Saiyan form, I started it in Super Saiyan. And he clearly... Like... He clearly, like, did the... Did he just power up or not transform? Ah, that's stupid. Oh, I need to back up and dodge. Okay. Not happening, dude.
You're not nearly the terrifying monster I thought you were.
Impressive. Although
Okay, here we go.
my perfect form.
Perfect form? You're attacking people to achieve your perfect form?
Indeed, I turn their essence into energy, and that energy makes me stronger. You cannot escape the inevitable.
He basically eats people. Dude, stop it. I've already had to deal with one annoying guy, like, being really weird and grabbing me and doing stuff to myself. I don't need a second person to do it too. Damn it. My timing was off. Get down there. What the? What the fuck?
Escape the inevitable.
I don't even know how he did that. He was in the middle of getting smacked when he did that to me.
Who used the time machine for this? Tell me.
He did.
That would be yours truly. I came up with a plan in order to fit inside that tiny machine. All it took was for me to revert myself back into an egg.
Yeah. So he sent himself back in time and then converted himself into an egg to make sure he would survive the trip. Oh god. Allergies.
Just what the hell are you? Why do you have
damn.
Goku and Frieza's energy?
Oh, so they will
suppose
explain.
I might as well tell you, seeing as how you'll be dead soon enough. I'm an android, you see, and you can call me by my name. Cell.
Yep, that's his name. Cell.
Dr. Giraud created me in a lab on his computer.
Dr. Giraud.
Long ago, Dr. Giraud gathered the genetic material from this, but it took too long, so he abandoned the project.
But then he died and the other androids started wreaking havoc, but the supercomputer was still active. So in the future, when all this has progressed, that's when it succeeded. And that's why he sent himself back in time.
Fortunately, his computer picked up where he left off and continued his research. Cells from Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and even Frieza and his father.
Oh,
were
so Cooler
connected
is well, or
when
no,
they
King
arrived
Cold.
on this planet.
Cooler's his brother.
Using a tiny bee-sized spy robot created by Dr. Giraud.
So you're the ultimate peeper, not the pickle, but the cockroach? I really don't know. I mean, I want to call him a cockroach. It's kind of hard to classify him, at least like bug-wise.
The computer
Is he like
already has
a
enough
grasshopper
cells to
or
begin
something?
its research, but the process is slow, and it will take 24 years to complete.
Impossible. We completely destroyed Dr. Giraud's laboratory.
Not his super secret laboratory that's under his super secret super laboratory that was exploded.
The computer is located in an underground facility deep beneath his laboratory.
Yep.
You mean it
You
took
always
me
gotta
3
have a
years
backup
after arriving
in your
here
backup.
To go from an egg to that?
Once I revert to an egg, I must bury myself underground for 3 years. There my form matures.
I see. One final question. I have to know. Why here? Why this time period?
Oh, don't worry. He'll tell you his ultimate plan, as every evil villain does. They just love monologuing.
Dr. Giroux's computer informed me that my evolution will morph 2 different life forms before I achieve perfection. And those 2 life forms are androids 17 and 18.
What?